how's it going guys? In this video I am going to review Google Home Mini, which is a younger brother of Google Home full-size unit. Weighing at only 173 grams with a diameter of 98 millimeters and height of 42 millimeters, it is significantly smaller compared to its older brother. It is also less than half the price compared to the older unit while providing the same functionality. And cherry on the top, it is also compatible with both Android and iOS. So if you're an Apple fan, you're in luck. So this is the box that it came in. I have already unboxed the product because I just couldn't wait to have a look at it. But let's have a look at the box first. So it's pretty basic, just a cardboard box, nothing fancy there. And I love how Google doesn't spend too much money on the packaging, because that way they can sell the product cheaper to the customers. So I don't really care about the packaging because you're gonna throw it away anyway. But when you're buying a really expensive product and when they have a crappy packaging, that's what pisses me off a little bit. Anyway, so as you can see, these are all the apps that it's compatible with. It just shows what it can do, and here are some commands that you can use. Now, it did not come with much stuff. All it had was I lost the instruction, like the setup guide, but it's pretty simple. You use it in the app anyway. All it came with the actual unit and the power charger. Look at the unit. Now, off the bat, I really like the design. It's so nice. It almost looked the size of a like a filled donut, and it's like really well built, very good quality. I am a little concerned because on top it's like fabric, so over time it will get a little dusty or dirty, so you're gonna have to make sure it's nice and clean. On the bottom you got really smooth plastic all around here, and I think it's touch sensitive as well, so when you touch it, it does give some commands. In the middle here, if you can see, it's got a G logo there. You got the mic button that you can flick to turn the mic off, so if you don't want it listening to your commands, you can just press this button, or you can turn it back on. This is your micro USB charger. But the one thing I found, that I tried to connect my fast charger to it just to test it out, it would not turn on. I thought my device was faulty, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should try the charger that Google actually sent with it, and I tried that and it works fine. So I guess it's not going to work with every single micro USB, so it just makes more sense to use Google's provider charger to go with it. And even the charger in the middle is got engraved G there. And then the charger, it's a little bit bulky. I wish if it was a little bit smaller. It's nice and round, but I think it goes with the theme for your unit. But I wish if it was a little bit smaller, because it's kind of really big and hard to fit if you're trying to use it on a multi-port power adapter. So getting back to the device, there is a tiny little button down here. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little dot down here, and don't know what that does. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to go through the menu to find out exactly what that does. But all right, and the device, it does exactly what the normal full-size Google Home does. The only thing is this is a lot smaller, and I personally like this one a lot better because it actually looks like an art piece in your living room or wherever you have it, whereas the normal unit looks like the air freshener. I didn't really like the look of that. Really like the design of this. On the bottom though, it's silicone, so it's grippy, so once you put it down, see, it's really hard to move it, so which is a good thing, so it's not gonna slip all around or anything. See, not really moving. Anyway, so let's test the device. So I'm gonna plug it in, and I have already set it up. The setup is very simple. You have to download the Google Home app. You download the app, and the app would give you directions, and you just find your device, and it's really simple setup. Here we go. The device is powering up. Yeah, that's it. And once the lights are up, because my device is already set up, which is pretty easy. I'm sure I won't have to explain you that. It's basically opening up the app and just clicking next, just very, very simple setup. That's what I love about Google, because it just make everything look so simple. And the other thing, I am so happy with Google, because initially when I plugged it into my charger and it would not turn on. Oh, there you go, it just started. Yeah, so initially when I just turned off the mic, because it's gonna think that I'm talking to it. So say when you turn it off, it changes color. It's gone reddish there now. Oh, it just changed again. Anyway, it just keeps changing color. So once you flick that switch, it's not going to listen to you anymore. So when initially I plugged in my Samsung charger, I thought it wasn't working, something wrong with it. So I just went on to Google home page on my computer, just looking for initially. I just typed in Google, select my Google Home Mini won't turn on, and I had a link. I went to the Google page, and as soon as I opened the page, there was a guy from the Google customer service in the chat. He started the chat asking me, are you having an issue with your device? How can we help? I thought that was bloody brilliant. That was amazing customer service. I was like, how did they know I need help? I mean, obviously I typed in Google that I needed help, but they took an effort to actually reach out to me rather than me reaching them. So that's how you know that Google really care about their product, and they do care about their customers. And the guy was really helpful. I mean, I figured out before he could even help me how to fix it, because while I was talking to him, I quickly plugged in the Google charger and it started working. I'm like, hey man, it's working. He's like, oh cool man, all good. But yeah, no, that was amazing service from Google. So anyway, the device is working, so let's check how it goes.
The mic's back on.
There you go, it says the mic's back on. So the really good thing about this, it's very, very sensitive. Unlike your phone, when you say, okay Google, sometimes it doesn't pick it up. See, that picked it up straight away. Maybe I should just turn it off for a sec now. Yeah,
the mic's off.
Unlike your phone, when you Google detects, when you say, hey, okay Google, or hey Google, it generally makes a beep noise to let you know, like a feedback that, hey, I'm listening to you, right? Whereas on this one, the light would actually go off, so it'll be blank, but when you say hey Google or okay Google, the lights would come on. That's how you know that it's listening to you. But it's not going to give you any sound audio feedback to tell you that I'm listening to you, which I find is actually a good feature, because I think after a while listening to those constant beeps would get annoying. So which is really good. You just look at the lights, you see that it's working. Now let's put it to a test, see what it can do. I'm going to turn the mic back on.
The mic's back on.
Hey Google, see the lights on. What's the time right now in Adelaide?
The time in Adelaide, South Australia is 10:35 p.m.
Hey Google, should I wear a jacket tomorrow?
No, it won't be cold in Newton tomorrow. Expect a high of 38 and a low of 23.
Oh damn, it's gonna be a hot day tomorrow. Okay, let's try something else. Hey Google, what does an elephant sound like?
This is an elephant.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. What did Jay-Z call his wife before they got married? Fiancé.
These are silly jokes. Anyway, so you get the idea. It's pretty cool, and it's very, very sensitive. Let's try to play some music. Hey Google, play my Spotify list. Oh, nothing happened there. It played my music earlier. Let's try again. Hey Google, play music.
Alright, music on Spotify. Here you go.
Oh, here you go. Took a couple of seconds. Okay, I had to stop the video there because I didn't want my video to get copyright issue from the music. So anyway, you get the idea. It works. I don't know, what else can we ask it? Oh yeah, we can ask it to set up alarm, ask it to set up reminders for you. You can ask it to set up a timer. Let's set up a timer. Hey Google, set up a timer for 5 seconds.
Alright, 5 seconds. Starting now.
Hey Google, stop the timer. There we go. So yeah, it's a pretty cool device, but it's not necessary. You don't have to have it because you can do all of these things with your phone anyway. But it's one of those cool little toys that wouldn't hurt to have it in the house. So to be honest, I don't regret it. I think it's pretty cool, and knowing myself, I'm pretty sure I'll use it every single day. But that being said, like, I did not need it. You don't. It's one of those devices you don't have to have it, but it's cool that you want it. So there's a difference between wanting something and needing something, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah, that's my quick review on Google Home Mini. If you guys have any other questions, ask me. I'll see if I can find the answers for them. As for now, I'm just gonna play a little bit more with this device, see what else it can do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey Google, say good night.
Have a great night.
See you guys.
It's black and white.